Okay, well, first of all, thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Nice to meet you. It's been said, I've heard you say that this, despite being all sci-fi and special effects, it's a very character-driven film. What makes it so?
What makes it so is the great writing of the film. I mean, everything starts with the script. And I was so impressed when I got the script because, yeah, it has all the action sequences and the spectacle and the excitement that you would expect from one of these, you know, comic book films. But also it's really personal and it's really complex in the character interactions with each other. It's a high drama in certain aspects. And that starts with the script. It's great writing.
Now, talking about characters and actors, is it more of a challenge to be playing a character that's so well known up to the little news?
Well,
we have different kids here, but
it's a challenge for me. Yeah, you know, there's a lot of pressure on it because so many people love Jean and love the Dark Phoenix storyline. So there's a lot of pressure in that, but it's also it's an honor to be able to embody that person and to be able to play out this amazing storyline that so many people for so many years have loved.
Do you have any space or room for character building of your own? Like bringing something of your own to the character?
Oh yeah.
Sure.
I mean, what we kind of wanted to do, Simon and I, is we wanted to kind of make this very much its own movie and you know, before I'd kind of looked at what Famke had done with the role before me and you know, the comics and everything. But I think we really wanted to make this something special and something very unique, and so I just kind of brought what I thought the role needed, and I think it's a little different, but I think it's good. We'll find out. We'll find out when you watch it.
Now, as a director, what are the pros and cons of bringing a story that has been already told in several formats?
For me, it's sort of all pros in the sense of the source material teaches you lessons. The translations of it, the adaptations of it teach you lessons. And specifically, the Dark Phoenix story was my favorite comic book story growing up. It remains my favorite comic book story. I grew up reading the X-Men comics, and that was the one that was the most inspiring to me. So when I was sitting down to write it, every day when I was coming to set to shoot it, I had the same level of inspiration and excitement I had when I was a little kid turning the page.
Okay. Now, Jessica, I've read that you've turned down several comic book roles in the past, but you chose for this one. What did you decide?
I was interested in this film because the female character that I was being offered wasn't a daughter or a girlfriend.
Wow.
And I was interested in playing a character that was their own person separate from a relationship to a man and had their own wants and desires and wasn't kind of just there to service the story. This character, I was fascinated by her. I liked the writing. You know, one of the very first scenes that I have in the film with Sophie is really dense, complex acting scene. So I get to exercise that muscle, that acting muscle, but then I also get to like throw around a bunch of X-Men, which is great fun.
On that note, there have been a lot of comments about this being the X-Women film. So what do you make of those comments? Do you like them? Do you feel...
I like it.
I like it too.
I'm sorry, it's about time. Right?
It's about time. Maybe it should have just been called X People from the beginning.
Yeah. I mean, here,
or just X.
Just X.
It's really called Dark Phoenix. So, I mean,
Yeah, Dark Phoenix.
the thing is, the X-Men comics, which go back, 50, 60 years, so you're talking about old source material, have incredibly powerful female characters. They always did. It was a staple of the comic books. And so all we're doing in this film is, one, adapting what has been there for decades, and two, reflecting reality.
Yeah.
And that's the thing that it's like, for me as a writer, an artist, a filmmaker, what you want to do is you want to reflect the world as you see it and the world as you want it to be. And this movie does that in a lot of different ways, one of them being that we have strong female characters, just like the strong females I know in the world, that are just as strong as the men.
Right here.
Yeah.
Two sitting right here.
Yeah, it's true. And we have these amazing actresses playing these parts. I mean, these two women are extraordinary actresses. They're the best in the world. And Jennifer Lawrence and Alexander Shipp, and it's really like these guys say, it is about time because it's just the world we live in. So why not put it on screen?
Okay. Thank you very much for your time, guys.
Thank you very
Thank you.
much.
Thank you so much. Yeah, I really appreciate it.
Thank you.